Hi everybody, my name is Misha and I'm doing marketing analytics in Austin, Texas. And in this video, I would like to share with you my experience regarding US visa. And I would like, in simple words, briefly describe how does the visa application process looks like and what are the differences between the visa status and visa itself. So let's start. At first, visa is a stamp in your passport that gives you access to the United States of America. As they say in the embassy, visa doesn't guarantee your entry, so even having a visa, you might be refused to enter the country at the customs after your plane lands in the country. However, if you're arriving with a student visa, most probably you will be let in if you haven't lied in your application and you have a legit travel history and you are a real person. Depending on your citizenship, US visa will be granted to you for a different period of time. That also will depend if you're applying for bachelor or for master's program, MBA and PhD as well, because the length of the program is different. So my personal experience was regarding the marketing degree, so I mostly will be talking about it. However, all other degrees are relatively applicable. You just need to confirm with citizens of your same country that you are on the same path. So, for example, my master's program was 1 year. However, most of my classmates who were from all over the world got their visa for 3, 4, or 5 years. There were some exceptions with more, but that's really rare case. Mostly that's for tourist visas. What's up, y'all? All who just finished university or just about to graduate from school and considering or want to go to America to get a job in Tesla, Apple, Amazon, Google, Facebook, Meta, and all kinds of that shit and become rich for sure. Please pause your video and pay attention to the screenshots of the questionnaire that I ran on my Instagram about 2 years ago and see how the visa duration varies depending on your citizenship. That's my friend replies. Please subscribe for my Instagram to participate in such kind of activities and see all the stuff that I post there. Thank you. If you're a citizen of Russia or China, you will be granted F1 visa just for 1 year. So you have to renew it year after year. And that causes a lot of troubles. So you cannot apply for US visa from within America. You have to go out to the country where you can apply. Plus, while you're reissuing your visa and you don't have your previous one on you, your new visa might be not approved. So technically you won't be able to get back in the country. So for example, you're studying, you want to go out for a summer vacation to visit your home country, but for some reason your next visa will be denied. You won't be able to get back to the country where you have your car, apartment, university, all the friends. For immigration services, that won't be an argument. To apply for a US visa, you need to have a good travel history and enough money on your bank account or a scholarship that can prove that you're financially sustainable. When you're applying for US visa, just keep in mind that the whole purpose of this process is to make sure that you don't have immigrant intentions, because student visa is non-immigrant visa, or you won't apply for social benefits like unemployment paychecks and all other sort of incentives that illegal immigrants want to get. They will be closed for you as a holder of F1 visa because you're a student and you have to have sufficient funds or a scholarship to be present in the country. So even before your visa is approved, the university will issue I-20. It's going to be your main document, and that's really important to save all your I-20s for future applications and extensions of your visa statuses, because I-20 is a first step in getting your visa status. So that's a basic example of I-20. There you can find all information: student name, last name, email address, phone number, where they have studied, what program they have studied. And also it has the dates of your student program, your scholarship, and in which city do you study. So based on this paper, you will be applying for United States visa. Students are not allowed to work on I-20, so they need to qualify for another status, which would be CPT, which is Curricular Practical Training. So it could be either a summer internship, if you can find one, it can be paid or unpaid, or work at the campus, which is going to be limited to 20 hours a week. However, that's going to be a good way to make money. However, there are some insights that you better know that, once again, I can give in my personal consultation. So reach out to me via LinkedIn or in comments, or follow my Instagram, Telegram, let me know. So CPT will help you to issue a social security number that will in the future will help you to build a credit history. The next step would be OPT, optional practical training. So you have a choice to do it or not to do. There are two kinds of OPT. The first one would be OPT for 1 year. The second one will be STEM OPT for 3 years. But people can apply for it only if they study as STEM degrees. There are also some shortcuts and insights that might help you to change your visa status to STEM OPT and get additional 2 years of work authorization in the United States. However, all these visa statuses will have a lot of work restrictions, including like you won't be able to freelance, you have to work fixed hours, the company should be within a certain range and criteria, have specific verifications, and sign a lot of paperwork. So that will make really hard for employers to hire you, especially in the future. You will require a sponsorship to proceed further from a student status to a worker status, which is called H-1B. However, that's enough information for today. If you have a plan to study in the United States and especially get a job after that and be transferred to a work visa, please reach out to me. I went through all the steps. I know how it works. I can help you, guide you, provide a checklist for a price of $150 that will help you to navigate your future and understand what is happening. Once again, it's not a legal consultation. It will be explanation of some steps and stages that you will have in the future, and I will help you to prepare how to pass all of them. And for additional money, we can schedule some consultation where I will go through the paperwork you should get ready, what are going to be the deadlines, and how you can get the most out of American experience, because there are many little things that if you know, they make your life easier. For example, in the future, without a social security number, you won't be able to apply for apartment living if that's an apartment complex. So if you want to have your own place and you don't know directly the landlord, you will need to have a credit score. And to build this credit score, you need a social security. So how to get all these papers and be ready and do everything on time, I can explain you in my one-to-one consultations. Thanks again very much. In the future video, I will dive in depth into F1 visa and then visa statuses, including I-20, CPT, OPT, service numbers, transferring between all of them and their durations. So please subscribe and let me know what would you like to hear as well on this channel. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Всем пока. И кто говорит по-русски, пожалуйста, переходите в мой телеграм-канал. Я уже его веду несколько лет. Там огромная база данных по Америке, потому что здесь происходит, как происходит, рассказываю про многие социальные явления, про опыт поиска работы, прохождение интервью и все. Короче, го в телеграм-канал.